Oh, shit.
We just jacked up the back wheel of my Harley Dyna. Easy deal, we got this one raised up. Who's hot boy? It says on there really easy. I mean,
Oh yeah?
Mobbin Monday. You guys can see the back tires fitting freely. We're back. We got our dial. It's jacked. Today we're gonna be jacking up the back wheel on my Harley Dyna here. This is gonna be good. If you want to put some shock sliders on, if you want to replace the rear shocks, really anything you got to get the back wheel off the ground for, this is going to be good. We showed you in the previous video, jacking up the front end, you know what I mean? You're going to need to be able to do both of them, really. The bikes really just stay a lot more stable when you leave one wheel on the ground, so unless you got to take both wheels off the ground, this is the way I recommend it. This is going to be good, you know, if you need to replace your back tire. If you need to put shock sliders on, if you want to put taller rear shocks on. And what we did on this one, we like to use our handlebar strap.
Yeah.
Really recommend getting one of those. We'll drop a link down there for one of those if you guys want one of them. We really love them. We got those the first day we bought our Harley Davidson Dynas, and we've never looked back. We use them every time we do anything with the bike, trailer, the back of the truck, anything. We always use them anytime they're in the garage. They just work perfect for this. So, like I said, we'll drop a link in the description for those. You want to have two straps in front, one strap in back over the seat entry, boys. We just leave the seat on because it's easier so he can set on the bike, because you're gonna have somebody set on the bike too. So you wanna, you know, just run that strap right over the seat frame there. Get a little different position right underneath the back as opposed to up here in the front, like we did on the front wheel off the ground. So it's gonna be a little different. Same thing, just a little different. Wanna have somebody set on the bike. Is we use two 1x4s in the back. We lined it up real good. Wanted to make sure it had clearance under the bottom so it's not hitting anything. Hold the bike up, and actually to get underneath the Dynas, even with 14-inch shocks, we still gotta have Jaden stand up on the bike so the shocks aren't depressed at all. So the jack will fit under there properly. So just have somebody set on the bike, steady it, line up the jack. I recommend having, you know, 1x4s cut to length, so wherever you got it adjusted on each side from the front to the back, you're gonna see when you wanna balance it, you're gonna start understanding. A lot of the videos we watch don't really explain it, they just show, oh, here's the way to lift a Harley Dyna. There's not just one way to lift a Harley Dyna, boys. You gotta lift it in different spots depending on the job. You lift it near the back for the back tire, you lift it near the front for the front tire. If you wanna lift it straight up, you gotta get a real balance.
It's gotta be real tedious when you do this, boys. You're never gonna just throw it up in 2 seconds, I don't think, you know?
Nope. Your bike fall over just because you are in a rush to do that.
Hell no. What we do is we just connect them all. We kind of just cinch them all down. You know, you can try to tighten them at first, but really you gotta get the bike where you want it at. I'll tighten these up just to show you guys.
Oh, shit.
She died, boys. She died. Hell yeah. We just jacked up the back wheel on my Harley Dyna.
Oh yeah?
You guys can see the back tires spinning freely. So we got our dial. Thanks for tuning in, boys. Catch us next week at 4:20. And until then, right hell bit for leather.
Hell yeah.
We got that video.
That one right there, don't you?